Hi my friends, how you doing? So here it's update template for our county website. Counties for all countries to have a website like this one. I'm just gonna let you know afterwards how that will be done. Okay, if the organization gonna have one website, then everybody gonna assess if that will be too much or not. So I need professionals in technology to let me know. Or if we're gonna have one for each country connected to us. Okay, all right, so here it is, and I have some explanations right here to you. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Okay, my friends. All right, thank you so much for helping us. So this video, it's for the team that will be making our website. It needs to be a real good website for the organization and for all countries and all counties the same. Okay? All right. So we will have the organization main one, and then the country. Each country gonna have links, right? So we need a place here for the organization. We need a place where we can find the countries in alphabetical order in case somebody's traveling, wants to go, and so on. Okay? All right. So the organization will have the links to the countries, and each country gonna have a link to the state. Each state gonna have their own website, and each county. We are not having city websites because those are not needed. Okay, so all right. So we have, here's an example. So we have home, residence, business, departments, things to do. I want to, services, transparency, and documents. So we are going to have this as a base. On the top, we have directory, jobs, news, request for service in case you see that oops, sorry, it's not showing. So we have directory, jobs available, news, request for service, and employees. All right, so let's start up here. So on the directory, that's the page we're going to find. Contact us and request for service, and basically it's that. All right, so on jobs, you're going to see the ones that career opportunities, okay? So just for you to have an idea, I'm showing some of them, just the basic information, all right? And will be available where, when was posted. And the work will be for everyone the same, okay, on points. We're not going to have different salaries because this way, everyone having the same points, amount of points per year, people will be doing really what they like and not what they based on points, right? Okay, so I think that's really good. Of course, we have points for people that undergraduate, graduate, and so on. Okay, all right. So let's go back here. So here's the news, so in our case, we're going to have first here for the 28 weeks right here, okay? And then after the 28 weeks, the regular monthly reports, okay? So here, just some information how we are going to do. So I think this way is really sustainable. People can search it up and they click right there. They have time here and the order, right? So really organized. This is for the last 90 days. So we can do the last 4 months. I think is better, right? 120 days. Okay. All right. So here we have request a service. You go here and let me show you what we have. So we have the information. Put your first, last name, your email, right? Which one you want to be contacted. So it has to be email. We're not doing phone because a copy of the description here needs to be sent to the person email and to the county automatically at the same time. This will be the most efficient. Okay? All right. And then we have here employees. Okay. So if you sign in with your organization now account. So I think it's for employees that work to get information or updates and something like that. Okay, so here's our main page. So let me already say a few words about this. We are not having Facebook, we are not having Twitter. Yes, we are having our YouTube channel. We are not having Instagram. We are having LinkedIn, right? With people, resumes, right? Basic resumes, experience, and right there. And this one is Flickr. We're not going to have Flickr this way. We're going to find another way. So we leave the place for reports. Remember the reports I told you? So we're going to have all of them right here. Some will be, all of them I think we need some videos and some short videos and some pictures just for people to see, oh, look at this event or that finish, for the 28 weeks and also for afterwards. We just have to see how we are going to do. But it's not going to be based on Flickr. It's going to be on our own style. All right, so let's say a few words about the options we have here. So road conditions and closures. Yes, we're going to have this for sure during the 28 weeks. You see there? Yeah, okay. So we have the Connect Martin mobile app. We are going to have our app, but I don't think we need to connect anything. Let me see here very quick. Yes, I think we don't need to do that because we're gonna have too much space. People, if they want, it's okay, but have their county there. Okay, so they go contact us, right? We have different departments to contact if they need to ask something. And then we have here find your district. So in this case, it's really not done properly. You see here, because they have too much woods on this side. But what we can do, it's the volunteers for each county will see what's the most sustainable, because some we don't have, it's a lot of land by itself, right? And some others have too much city. So gonna have a good definition of districts, neighborhoods, right? But we will call them districts and they will have numbers. So we will go clockwise. I think it's good to start at like the clock, right? Start at 6 o'clock on the south. No, that doesn't work. I think the district for everyone, 6 p.m. I think is better this way. So start at 6 o'clock if you look the clock and go around and stop at 6 o'clock again. This way, yeah, I'm gonna check that, or we do 12 and 12. Okay, so for people to know how the districts will be placed, it will be easy for them to know. They don't have to look the map and it's easy to memorize as well. Okay, more or less, because some are not going to have like when we cut something round, like when kids are learning fraction, we're not doing that way. But in a reasonable way, the best as possible, that's how we are going to do. And if they have big preserves, as our case here in our county, so it's a lot of land. You see a lot of land that is not very well populated. I don't know if it's a lot of here. Oh, so it's a lot of land here that is not really properly done. And we have to see how we are going to do for lakes. We're not doing this. Every county will have a, a part of the lake like that. I don't think sustainable. Maybe in two, but not in many pieces. Two is reasonable, right? They have to for a river, for example, and a half it's fine. But for a county like that, I don't think it's good. But let's see how we go. I'm gonna make a note so we can decide on how lakes will be divided. Okay, all right, let's keep going then. Oops, I'm sorry. Okay, so now we have county contracts. So I think for us, in our case for the 28 weeks, who will get the bid of doing this or that, remodeling, new construction, everything for the county offices? Who will get the bid? Even that everyone will be working with points, but it's a great achievement, right? They will get many good points for their curriculum, their resumes, right? People that work there. All right, so that's what we're going to do. County contracts, but we're going to be really organized. Everything, make columns, everything that's needed, starting day, end day, and then we have a column what they have to the documentation they have to submit to prove they're good and license and who works on that company and so on. Okay, during the 28 weeks. And after that, I don't think this is needed because we are going to have only the department directors for those 10 departments, assistants, many small teams that are needed. And we are not going to have any new contracts. Okay, we're just going to have maintenance team that will fix anything along the years that's needed. Okay, that will be very few people and not needed for these 10 years for sure. So we can open new job positions in 10 years from now because everything needs to fix properly. Maybe we just have people that will be taking care of the trees and the preserves or parks, right? They can fix something is needed. A plumber, I think it's reasonable, but they need to be working something else because nothing, the constructions at the end of the 28 weeks will be all really new and will last for a long time. All right, so other government and constitutional offices. So here they place in a nice way, but for us we're not going to have other. We're going to have all office. So we will have something like that for the 10 departments only. And then when they go here, comes many. Come here, comes many. Department number 3 comes many. Department number 4. So they will have a list and they follow and click the one they want instead of like this. Okay, we will have only 10 of those. And we see a good design. You can please give me some ideas so we can decide which one. All right, so 10 tabs like this and not 12. Okay, all right, let's go next. So we are here still. So for the other, property information lookup. So for the property information, I think it's for everyone to know if they have to contact an owner, that because all land in the city can't be empty, right? They will be useful for something, or to plant or to build. Okay, and then when it comes to rural areas, different. But on this area, the city area, we need everything planted. So we're just not going to have grass growing without care. Okay, or we put a proper garden or a proper crop or a proper building or something. Okay, so there it is. And then we come here for search projects. Let's see what is this one. the portal, search projects. Oh, sorry, that's the one that people will search and apply. So I don't know if we're gonna have 2 or 1, but see what you think and let me know, okay? If we're gonna have 1 tab for those 2 things. All right, and then search project, show me where. All right, so beach is good, the beach cameras. So we go here and we see where the beach cameras are, that we need more than that, and people can go in real life and click on them and see what's going on, because this way everyone knows that many people gonna be looking at those cameras, okay? And this way they will help also monitoring. So people at home, in public places, we're going to have all over, not only at the beach, okay? So we need all this, and we need this information here. Now let's keep going, because can't be too long. That we're not going to have. Beach finder, library, we're going to keep the public libraries. They're just gonna be really smaller and maybe on the empty space, because they're already built and some are built and very well made. We can have adult education classes there. Now that will be many classes, right? And afterwards will be mostly for elders. Okay, then we have the park and recreation finder, and a few things we are going to evacuation zones for many countries, right? A few things will be a little different. Let's start making the basics and then we check. So sign up for county newsletter will be the ones for the 28 weeks, and for after they want to receive right away, you know, because it's very important for everyone, and it's mandatory to see the news once a month. They have to receive. So I think they have to go on the website themselves or sign up like that, so they will receive automatically. That's fine. So the weather station won't be too many, right? We already talked about that. We don't need too many. So for each county, we're going to have what's really reasonable, what's really needed, because we don't need perfect information about so many places. Okay? So I think here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have 9. I don't know if we need that many for let's keep 8. Okay, shall I keep 8? Okay, let's keep 8 weather information, weather portals, right? I think that's enough, and enough for every county, weather units. Okay, so all right, we did all that, right? Let's go here. Bid opportunities. You see some things look like they are repeating, but you go to each one and Andrew will decide which ones are important, which ones are not. So that the other thing is already decided. Everyone is mandatory to have their taxes from previous years. Why is that? To have documentation about that family, what they did not, you know, for us to have on records. Everyone whole planning to do that. They didn't receive anything, didn't gain anything, that's fine. They have to fill up the information. Okay, and how they survive. They have to write there, got food for free. They are from slums, they are from refugee camps, they are from where? So because everyone ate food for sure. So where that food came from their gardens or so on. So we will have nothing related to tax, nothing related to vendors, right? Oops, sorry. And we're not having W9 as well, okay? All right, the county contacts, I think we can Oh, that's all tabs for residents. Oh, sorry, all tabs for business. That's why some are repeated. Okay. And then here will be our 10 departments. Really organized, so we don't need to have them over here because it's repeating. And things to do, the following events, right there. And so let's check one of them. Let's get Martin County nature trails. Shall we have a look? All right, so here are the ones that are shown that we have the nature trails. So you get the map and you get the phone and you go and you find your locations. All right, so and here we have, let me see if we have any other one. Let's get Park Finder. Which one? Let's try Park Finder. Okay, so to report, we're not going to have anything related to accessibility with wheelchairs because people by the end of the 8 weeks they have to be walking fast, or they cannot stay. They have to renew life. Okay, if they really improve a lot and are walking, so they can have one more year. But if they are not walking in a medium pace, they cannot stay. So at least a medium pace, so they can, if they improved a lot, they can wait one more year to reach this walking fast. Okay, all right. So here are all the parks we have. Look how many. We have many parks all over, you see? Look how many here, the beach. So you click and find, okay? And the times of opening times are already described and we are doing great. Okay, so, oops, sorry, look what happened. You believe that? I'm so sorry. Okay, so now we are going here. Let's just try one more. Get involved will be our own sign-ups for the parks. Okay? And then the volunteers that will be going to different places. And so instead of 3, will be more. So people need to sign up for their volunteer hours. Okay? And elders can also sign up. So until 80 years old, they can sign up twice a year. And from 65 to 74, they can, I think, 2 times a year, right? I think 2 for everyone. 25 years old and older. Yeah, that's an improvement there. They can volunteer 2 times a year. Okay, and I don't know if it's mandatory now because they have the parks to go a few times a year, right? I think it's important for them to get out of the house, right? If they're volunteer their own residential community or out. Yeah, so let's do that. Everyone will have their at least 2 days volunteer their own residential community or at another nearby place, right? A park, at the beach, or river, or a public library, okay? 2 times a week. Okay, it can also be the adult education, taking care of the plants or the library or anything that they think is useful. At the library, we are not going to have all that automatic machines because machines break and we have people, a lot of people need to get out of the house instead of watching TV. They're going to help and do those things while they're right there. And every library can have adult education right there. Okay, so let's see. I don't know what that means. Apply, pay, register, report. Yeah, that's not needed here. I want to. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Services for business, licensing, arts, tourism. Here we can have sign-ups for the residential communities to go together to state and national parks. But then we're going to see how we are going to do that. If we are going to do at the website, or if they're going to do at their own residential community using WhatsApp. So let's see how it goes. And then here we have a few others. I'm not going one by one, but please already you have time to go and check, see which ones are needed. And also we need the proper reports, the payments, right? Because we're going to have a lot of donations now, and we're going to use wisely, and after that everything will be free for everyone, but we need to put it here. And for the documents, we have agendas coming up, correspondence, emergency declarations, we don't need that, correspondence. All right, yeah, maybe we need, right? But we're going to pray a lot, and everyone going to be really healthy and well. Okay, so this is the website for you to have an idea. So please have a look and already make a proposal. And then you're going to come to the headquarters and say, look, this or that is better take out because this, and that. Or this and that can be added because of this and that. Okay? All right, so for those that are making our website, thank you so much. And also make already the website, the template for all counties of the whole planet to be exactly the same. All the state and all countries. So it is the 4 websites, right? Excuse me, will be the county, okay, so we will have the following websites for the county website, the state website, the country, each country website, and the organization website. I think 4 types of website will be plenty. What we don't have here is the ones for business. Somewhere we have to put the businesses because they can touch and see where they're located and so on. So they click on the business will be the name of the 10 department directors of each one. Okay, so I think we're doing good. And also any update, any video made, right? I think for the last last 4 months, right? I think that's reasonable. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So please have these 4 websites ready. And the only questions how will be, because you're gonna do this with Andrew, right? Andrew's in charge to do the website and the Peace app. So everything related to those 2 things, you're not talking to me, you're gonna talk to Andrew. All right. So the other thing is that for any field trips from the community, or when a whole bus will take people from one community to volunteer at the preserve or at the park before and after festivals, all these things we talk, special volunteer days for trimming or caring or so on after the organization launched now, 28 weeks, and also after. How will be the most sustainable and positive way? Because I really don't know if people are going to sign up, where the list going to be. Need to be at the county, right? And start maybe, we'll have the residential communities maybe in alphabetical order, right? So they will be taking people in alphabetical order and keep going. So a few details like that we have to still see how we are going to do. And also for some counties, they have a lot of work to be done now for the tree planting, and some do not have much space for it because it's too many buildings already built. So let's see how it goes. Okay, my friends. All right, so thank you so much. So please check with Andrew any any changes and improvements for all these details and have them ready. All right, so thank you everyone, and thank you Andrew for doing the Peace app and also our websites. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Have a great day. Okay, my friends, so here's the basic information. And Andrew, that's in charge to make the website, the Peace app, and edit all our handbooks. So here's for you, Andrew. Thank you, and the assistance you need. All right, so thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Talk to you soon. And every county website needs to have all their rules and guidelines for everything that's related to their region, their climate, all these details as well. Because on the Constitution handbooks, the rules for all countries, but we have specific things for fishing, for hunting, for all these details, planting, guidance as well, for things that they can practice according to where they're located. All right, thank you. Talk to you soon.